Now, I got to tell you, folks, one thing that I think we learned from this State of the Union address that is so important for progressives to understand, whether you're a progressive organizational leader, whether you're part of a progressive movement, one thing we have to understand is that our leaders are great. President Obama is great. Debbie Wasserman Schultz is great. People like Adam Green are great. People like Barbara Lee are great. But they cannot tell our story for us. We have to tell our story. We are the ones that this movement was created for. We are the ones that are the backbones of this movement. We are the people that make up the grassroots of this movement. And our stories are 10 times more powerful, 10 times more potent, 10 times more relatable to the American people than the story from a politician. And I think Adam Green from the pre-trip sort of did a really good job of explaining that. And I think what we need to do moving forward as a movement is to work on telling our story. It's not enough for us just to knock on 10 doors at our neighbors in our community. It's not enough for us to have an action. It's not enough for us to have a protest or a rally. We have to turn that rally into a rally cry for change. And that can only happen when we engage other forms of media, other sources of media. We tell our story to the paper. We tell our story to the local news station. We tell our story to shows like mine, shows like Tom Hartman's, Bill Press. That's what we need to do. Ed Schultz, Showalter, David Schuster. When you tell our story, when you tell those stories to us, we amplify the movement. We cross-pollinate in different networks, in different communities, in different marketplaces. And that is how our movement grows. This is something the Republican Party got a long time ago, ladies and gentlemen. And the great example of that is Joe the Plumber, a random guy who was so quote-unquote Joe the Plumber became an overnight media sensation because he had a story that appealed to the American people. Our story is stronger than that, okay? The story of the dreamer is stronger than the story of Joe the Plumber. The story of the single mother working the night shift to maintain her family is stronger than Joe the Plumber. The story of the nurse, the story of the police officer, the story of the firefighter, the story of the teacher that makes only $40,000 a year but still has the ability to use her extra cash to buy school supplies for her impoverished classroom. Those stories are more powerful. Those stories are more potent. Those stories are better than any speech that President Obama can give. They're better than any speech that Bill Clinton can give. They're better than anything that Hillary Clinton can do, because those stories relate to millions and millions of Americans. So tonight I say to you this one thing: don't let your story get buried. Don't let your story get huddled down by all the political leadership out there. Bring your story to the forefront. Let your story be told, because your story is what makes our movement so unique. Your perseverance is what makes our movement so strong. Your lust for life, your lust for the American dream is what makes my job so easy, because I'm fighting for the millions of Americans that want the chance of the American dream, the millions of Americans who want the chance to see their children go to college. But it's time for us to tell those stories so we can truly and really accomplish the goals that we set forth in this movement to do, to make sure that we have safer streets, safer communities, safer neighborhoods. We have affordable colleges and universities. We have affordable housing. We have better classrooms for our children. That can only happen if and when we maximize the power of each of our individual stories and how our stories connect to the broader movement. Don't let the grass tops do it. It's time for the grassroots to do it. We've got to flip our media strategy around in the progressive movement from a grass top down to a grassroots up. Are you with me? Yes, we can do this. Yes, we can empower ourselves. Yes, we can make our nation a better place.